Good day everyone, I hope you have a great day. This is Eileen Ginunayan. In this video, we will tackle about the effects of globalization on communication. We all know that there are lots of effects of globalization on communication, but I only give some effects of it. So now let's proceed. Communication is the lifeblood of any organization, and globalization poses new challenge to communicate in any organization. When it comes in communication, we can easily communicate, right? Because of technology and different social media platforms application like FB, Twitter, Instagram, Messenger, and etc. Connecting with people on the other side of the world is now much easier than it was a few years ago. Why? Because global communication is directly affected by the process of globalization. And it helps to increase business opportunities, virtual interactions, cultural awareness in speech, and cultural awareness in body language. Both globalization and global communication have changed the environmental, cultural, political, and economic elements of the world. As you can see on the slide, there are quotes that say, connecting to the other side of the world is made easier because of globalization, technologies, and internet. Which is, I agree, because in this generation, we are all using a cell phone or technologies to communicate our family and friends. Even in applying a job, we use cell phone to apply online. So now, let's know the some effects of globalization on communication. Four effects on my PPT, which is the virtual interaction, cultural awareness in speech, and cultural awareness in body language, and also increase business opportunities. So first, we have the virtual interactions. Globalization has introduced virtual communication and collaboration as a major part of academic and workplace dynamics. We need to understand the strengths and limitations of different communications media and how to use each medium to maximum effect. For example, communicating via email to distant team members requires a certain etiquette and not necessarily required in face-to-face interactions. Holding virtual meetings requires a similar change in approach. And people who are unaccustomed to communicating in groups in virtual settings can find themselves lost, confused, or unable to share their input. This is why in schools, language courses try to address the challenges of virtual interactions. Second is cultural awareness in speech. The need of cultural awareness is a major impact of globalization on the required skills of effective communicators, resulting in the evolution of communication skills development programs. For example, in the workplace and schools, we need the ability to catch subtle nuances of people's manner of speech when communicating across cultures. Even when two people are speaking the same language, cultural differences can affect vocabulary, colloquial expressions, voice tone, and taboo topics. Another example is, in Japanese business culture, it can be considered rude to ask personal questions in an initial business meeting. In the United States of America, asking personal questions and sharing personal information can display warmth and openness. American and Japanese business people who understand this about each other can communicate in ways that resonate more effectively with each other. Third is cultural awareness in body language. Awareness of cultural differences in body language can be just as important as the nuances of speech. This is why in schools, students are taught to understand acceptable speaking distances, conflict styles, eye contact, and posture in different cultures. They are also taught to understand that the physical expression of their own culture are not universally accepted. They are also taught how to address these differences to prepare them for face-to-face meetings with foreign suppliers, customer, or team members when they become professionals. And lastly, effects of globalization on communication can increase business opportunities. Many companies today hire employees that are located in other countries. Using communication vehicles such as video calling make it simple to converse with the clients across the globe. almost making it feel as if they are in the same room. To conclude, communication is one of the basic elements which play an important role in flourishing the process of globalization in all over the world. Communication is an essential part of any relationship, whether it's personal or professional. When two people are communicating, they're sharing information, building relationships, and creating outcomes. Globalization has had a significant impact on communication, both virtual and in the real world. For example, virtual communication has increased dramatically due to the internet, and this has led to a greater cultural awareness in speech, cultural awareness in body language, and increased opportunities of business. Additionally, communication has become easier because of the rise in the use of technology. That's all, and thank you very much for watching and listening. I hope you have learned for my report. Thank you.